Hey besties, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you how to get this beautiful manicure at home using Madam Glam gel polishes. Stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome. If you are new, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Today I'm going to show you how to do a gel manicure at home without a drill. What you will need is the gel polish of your choice, a cuticle pusher, cuticle nipper, buffer, cuticle clippers, and a liner brush to clean everything up. I'm starting out this manicure by using my cuticle pusher. I did do the video in real time just so that you guys can really see the process and how long it takes me to do everything. None of this is a race, it's all patience, okay guys? I started with pushing back my cuticles. Now I'm going in with my acetone to pretty much get everything cleaned up and also take off any polishes that might be left behind. Guys, do not do what I did. Don't use a cotton pad. Use a lint-free wipe. That's going to be the best option for you to make sure that you don't have any lint left over on your nails during your prep. So after taking my acetone over all 5 nails, I go ahead with the alcohol and just to make sure I'm getting off any of the residue from that cotton pad I used. Now I am cutting my nails. I like to keep my nails pretty square. Obviously you want to shape your nails to your preference. Whatever you like, go ahead and shape them. Now I'm cutting off any of my little hangnails. In this clip in particular, you can see that my cuticles are not quite ready to be nipped. So after I buff the nails, I will go ahead and cut the cuticles as well. Another quick tip, when you're cutting off your hangnails, be sure that you're only cutting off the dead skin that is sticking up from your skin. I'm going in with my buffer, just making sure that I get everything nice and smooth. The purpose of the buffer is to replace the e-file that we would typically use in this situation, just by roughing up the nail plate just a little bit to allow the gel polish to adhere to the nail better. You want to try to avoid applying gel polish to a smooth nail that has not been roughed up, because the chances of that nail polish chipping off is very likely. And we want 2 to 3 weeks from our gel polishes, okay? In this clip in particular, I'm just showing you guys that my buffer is not a smooth buffer. Make sure that you're not using a polishing buffer, but you're actually using a buffer with some grit. So this is what my nails look like once everything is buffed and shaped. Now we're gonna go in and cut the cuticles. Since we have the nails all buffed, you're able to see where that dead skin is a little bit more around the cuticles. So I'm gonna really take my time, go in with those cuticle nippers, make sure I am only around the dead skin, and I start to clip very slowly, getting rid of that dead cuticle. If it comes off in one piece like it did in this situation, that's perfect. If it comes off in many pieces, that's okay too. It's not about being perfect. You just want to make sure that you get a nice base to start with. Am I the only one that finds cutting cuticles so satisfying? It's literally my favorite part in the process. Now that we have the cuticles all cleaned up, I'm going in with my alcohol and wiping the surface of the nail to get rid of any dust that the buffer might have left behind. I can't believe I almost forgot one of the most important parts of this process. It's your primer. I'm going in with the Gelish Pro Bond Primer. Applying primer to your nail prior to your base coat for your gel polish is going to help the gel polish adhere to your nails. It's another way to keep those nails on for that 2 to 3 weeks that we're looking for. So please, please do not forget this step, y'all. The link to the Gelish Pro Bond will be in my bio, as well as the link to everything else that I used in this video, as well as the code for the Madam Glam gel polishes. So I am using the Madam Glam gel polish system. As you can see, I'm starting with the base coat. Now the point of the base coat is to just get a really thin layer for your gel polish to adhere to. When I apply any gel polish, I start by applying the gel polish in the middle of the nail, and then I move to either side. As you can see, I get my brush from the gel polish as flat as I possibly can so that I can have more area to apply the polishes. I know it's kind of hard to envision what I'm saying with a clear polish, but just wait until we get into the color. Then you'll understand what I'm saying. Now that we've base coated all of our nails, I'm going in with the other side of my cuticle pusher and just using that to clean up the sides of my nails. And then I'm going to cure. Now I'm starting with this beautiful color called The Red by Madam Glam. I start in the middle of the nail and then I go from either side to side. I'm flattening out my gel polish brush as much as I can so that I have more area with the brush to get into all of the little spaces such as the side and the top of the nail. Because we're using a color now, you'll be able to see a little bit more of what I was trying to say. So what we're doing is taking the gel polish, flattening out that brush, the bristles of the brush as much as we possibly can, so that we make sure that we're covering as much area as possible. You want to take advantage of the size of your brush to be able to get into those tight spaces and make the ends of the brush a little bit thinner. I hope that makes sense. Also, when it comes to applying gel polish at the cuticle, again, you want to flatten out that brush as much as you possibly can for the size of your nail, of course. And then while your brush is flat, you're going to push the gel polish up into the cuticle as close as you can get it without the gel polish spilling onto the cuticle area. Another pro tip The first coat is never going to be perfect, and you really don't want it to be. You just want to make sure that you cover as much of the nail as you possibly can. The second coat is where we're going to do the perfecting. I had the cutest little idea for this nail set, so I wanted to spice it up by adding a little bit of gold foil to the nails. So that's what I'm doing while the gel polish is still wet. I'm taking the gold foil, placing it in the gel, and just spreading it out until I get it how I like. I'm also doing a similar design on the thumb. So you'll see me apply this beautiful nude polish onto the nail. And we're going to do a design in gold on this one as well. The color that I'm using on my thumb and middle finger is called Lotus, and it's also by Madame Glam. Now we're going in with the second coat of the nail. Again, we're going in with a thin layer. You don't want to do too much because we want this to be able to cure properly. Also, if we put too much of the gel polish onto the nail, it could possibly spill onto places that we don't want it to be, like the cuticle or the side wall. So just take your time with this step. Enjoy the process. So after we apply the second coat, we're gonna go on into the perfecting part. Now this step is how you're going to get the illusion of a perfect gel manicure. I take a liner brush and I'm going in with a little bit of that red polish, and I'm gonna take the liner brush and cover any of the areas with the red polish that I could not reach with my brush. The secret to this step is using just a little bit of red polish. You don't want to put too much on your brush because you could possibly get a spill onto your cuticle or your sidewall. Also, you really want to take your time and make sure that the lines that you're making with the small detail brush are as smooth as possible. This is what's going to give the illusion of a perfect manicure. These next couple of shots will be up close and personal so that you can really see what I'm doing, and watch how long it takes me to do it. I'm not rushing through this process. After you finish detailing, you want to go in with that cuticle pusher again and just get any of the polish you might have gotten on the skin off. Here I'm going in on this nail specifically just because I had a little bit more red polish on the liner brush than I would have liked. So it looked a little thick. We want to just smooth that out. Now for the design. I came up with the cutest little idea, just a little camo print type of vibe for this nail. I did go ahead with a dotting tool. You can get these from Amazon. I do have them listed in my storefront as well. But I'm taking that and dipping it into random colors. And I'm basically making random little prints, or you could say they look like cow prints. I don't know, but they're really cute and it's really simple and it's super easy, especially for a beginner. I'm also taking that same dotting tool, putting two dots pretty close to each other, and taking the same liner brush that I used to clean up my gel polish, and I'm just connecting the dots to a V. And this is gonna give me the cutest little tiny heart. And this is really how long it took me to do this heart. I'm also making that heart again on my thumb. So as you can see, I'm taking the dotting tool, a little bit of a bigger one, putting two dots right next to each other and connecting them. That was a little bit of a better view, but how cute is that? Now I'm taking the Madam Glam top coat and I'm top coating all of my nails. Again, you want to do thin layers. This polish is pretty thick, which I love, but that is all the more reason to do thin layers of polish when using it. And just like after every other step of this process, when it comes to applying gel polish, you want to go ahead and go around the side walls and the bottom of the nail to make sure that you don't have any gel on the sidewall. Another one of my ultimate favorite pro tips is to file your gel manicure again at the end. Once you file it at the end, it just makes it look that much sharper. It looks so much cleaner and it just looks perfect. I've also heard from a lot of people that they seem to lose the shape of their nail once they top coat or apply gel polishes. So this step is going to be a big one for you. Filing at the end just helps keep the shape. It makes it look sharp and just perfect. If you weren't doing this step before and you're going to do it now, let me know in the comments and let me know how it works for you, because it's one of my favorite things to do ever. Now we're going in with our cuticle oil because we are all done. Look at how perfect this set came out. And we didn't use a drill, no cuticle bits or anything to get this look. It's just perfect for the at-home girly. If you've watched this video all the way to the end, I certainly appreciate you. Please let me know in the comments and drop a red heart if you did. Also, thank you so much for watching my channel. I will show you a few of the slow shots so that you can see just how good these look and how good the cuticles look without using any type of drill. So if this was helpful to you, please let me know. And if you want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye.